Wanna play? Careful what you ask for.
Hello everyone and welcome to another StarCraft 2 cast. My name is Ian Valentino of the Valcast, and today we have a match between two players in the winner's bracket of the Nebraska Esports Association StarCraft 2 Open, which is the NESPA Open. This game is between the red Zerg in the top right of Antigua Shipyard. His name is Bure. And Bure is going to say, good luck, have fun, to our yellow Terran in the bottom left of Antigua Shipyard, AmaramOPG. And remember that cross spawns are forced on MLG Antigua Shipyard, which is what they are on. So these spawn locations are mandatory. And this was, as I said, played for the NESPA Open. It was a LAN tournament, so they are in the same room playing these games on computers provided to NESPA by the Quick Tech Computers. That's QuickTech with a Q.net instead of the CH. So check them out for some custom build computers, or if you are in Lincoln, they will do some computer repair, as well as you can get some food from Greenfield's Pancake House if you're interested in some pancakes while you are in Lincoln, Nebraska. This is a double elimination tournament, and we are just checking out the winner's bracket. This is the second round of the winner's bracket, and we are just getting started. $100 for the first place prize, so they are both vying for that big 100, and the winner of this best of 3 series will continue on. The loser goes down to the loser's bracket. But this game is already starting to show us what each player is deciding to do. We see Bure starting to take that early expansion on 15 supply and also putting up a gas, so he's going to be going for some speedlings as well, most likely, or some roaches perhaps, maybe some early roaches out of that expansion. AmaramOPG, I'll just call him Amaram, starting to build that marine. He is completely walled off now, so he is going to be safe from any Zerglings trying to run by. So we may see a Baneling bust out of Bure. I don't know if Bure realizes that cross spawns are forced. He is sending overlords to either of these base locations. He might just want to keep track of them. He is putting them in that spawning pool now. He is harvesting gas. I don't think he will get the 100 gas by the time that finishes, so he will probably not have the perfectly timed out metabolic boost, but it could be quite close. Hatchery is now just about finishing in his natural expansion. Amaram just doing standard stuff. He is waiting for those minerals. He's going to drop another, his first mule, get that mining. He's going to build a factory before a second barracks, so he will probably be going for some sort of Hellion play perhaps, or some early siege tanks. AmaramOPG really needs some more saturation. It looks like he is quite undersaturated. He has 20 supply, and it's almost all in SCVs, which is pretty good, but he'll need to continue producing SCVs like he is, and also continuing to drop those mules. Bure now doing a drone transfer down to his natural, and that's going to leave him with quite a lack of drones in his main, but he will continue to resaturate that. Queen just popping out, and Queen not yet in production at the natural. He is getting that metabolic boost, however. Starport now coming up, so we could see some early Banshee play. He did cancel, I think, a reactor on that factory. He is producing a single Hellion, but his Starport is coming up, so he's going to be doing a 1-1-1 type of build. This Overlord is making its way to the base as well from the other side, so he's going to get a dual scout. Hopefully he doesn't lose that Overlord to the Marines. They are not noticing that at the moment. He is making a reactor on this barracks. First Hellion is out, second one is being produced. Bure put up the extractor in his natural, hasn't started mining from it yet. There is an evolution chamber now coming up for Bure. He is well ahead at the moment in the upgrade front. As soon as he starts that upgrade, he will be ahead. No, wow, what is it called? No engineering bay yet for Amaram. He is going to do a switch with this factory onto this reactor right now. So he will be going for some primarily Hellion play, some Hellion harassment. I don't know if Bure is going to pick up on this with his overlords. Right now, he only knows about the starport, and he is going to fly away with his overlord, keep it safe. This one's going to continue checking to see that there is no expansion. So once Bure saturates all of his bases, he'll be quite ahead. He has enough minerals to expand again, but he's just going to throw that into some units. Here comes a spore crawler now, expecting some air, although he really needs some spine crawlers to deal with those Hellions that are going to be coming out in twos. So he's already loading up 3 Hellions and 2 Marines, but Bure is going to catch this. Let's see how he responds. He's going to build 10 Lings in response. No Roach Warren yet up. Bure is moving the spore crawler to the left side. He's going to be putting it right here, trying to catch that medevac off guard. He might want to put one in the back of the main, but he shouldn't have too much problem. He does have this overlord trying to follow that medevac, trying to spot it out, but Amaram, I don't know if he realizes it, but he has been spotted. He is now expanding. It's almost complete. He is building an engineering bay, but already +1 defense, which is a very important upgrade. He is going to begin that. This drop is starting to make its way over. These evolution chambers, however, that +1 attack is so important. Lings will die with 1 shot to tanks unless they have that +1 upgrade. So, and he might lose his full medevac. No, he flies right by, but he's going to have these Lings in perfect position, getting ready for this drop. He might not be able to hold off the Hellions if they all get dropped, but these Queens might be able to take out a full medevac. He's going to move it to the main, but these Zerglings are going to be able to run up there. This Queen's going to catch it, and he loses the full medevac with 3 Hellions and those 2 Marines. He's going to lose all of them. This Hellion is just standing here. Bure definitely knows it's there. What does he know right now? Bure, he is still skying with these overlords. He does know that there was an expansion going up. It is being transferred in to that orbital command. Many Lings just coming across the map. Not that many. He's just reacting to what he sees. He's not too concerned. Here's the first force coming out of Amaram, but Bure might be able to do a bit of a backstab here and take out an SCV before it builds that bunker. He does get the cancel off on that first bunker, and he's just gonna flee, so he gets that cancel and gets Amaram to waste 25 minerals. He is now expanding to the third, putting up the extractors already. He's spending his minerals quite well, but his gas is backing up. Yes, he is getting a spire now, so he'll be able to get quite a few Mutalisks when this first comes out. Quite a few Lings streaming across the map here, so he could be trying to take away a lot of these. This orbital command is going to be pushed in and going to... this bunker is staying alive. These Hellions need to rush in here. Yes, those Hellions save the day. These medevacs are going to be able to heal up all of those injured Marines, as well as that SCV that was taking some hits. He's going to back away with those Lings. He lost quite a few in that engagement, but he is building quite a few more as well. This Queen is just going to hang out, spread some creep. He really needs to get these creep tumors spawning more creep tumors, but that's the least of his worries right now. He is 2 bases ahead now. Needs this one to finish. There it is. So he is a full base ahead. 2 mules are getting dropped, however. Baneling Nest coming up, as well as some missile attacks. Quite a few more upgrades from these evolution chambers. That's the first melee attack done, as well as the second armor is now started. Mutalisks are being produced 4 right now, but I'm sure we'll see some more later on. Nice overlord spread around the map, keeping great vision. He sees what is going on in the entire place, and he's actually upgraded. Yes, he has upgraded that. I don't know what the upgrade is called, but he has upgraded the overlord speed already. A bunch of mules down here at this expansion for Amaram. There are 2 bunkers now. One is not full, and one is still missing a Marine. He really needs to get those started. These mutas are going to barely take out that tower there. He's going to just slowly whack away at these. he is quite a bit ahead in supply. Bure at 111, Amaram at 72. So Amaram is so far behind at this point. Look at all these lings that Bure has with some banelings with them, these other mutalisks. Bure finally responds to this after he almost loses his supply depot, and I don't know if he lost anything else. He's gonna get. Oh, he does lose his supply depot to the flames, and that SCV. He's gonna put up a missile turret here. There's already one done in the back. He needs to put one up right here because that would be a very vulnerable spot. He does have one there. He needs a few more because he's very vulnerable to this path right here. He could take out quite a few gas SCVs. Both spending their minerals decently, especially for it being this late in the game, but it could be a while later until the spending really picks up. Bure with quite a few mutalisks is going to be able to harass a lot more. This turret is not going to stand a chance. He needs quite a few more turrets to deal with this. These mutalisks alone could probably end the game, but he is going to flank with these Zerglings, going to take out these rocks here. Good decision. He's going to want to take that 4th expansion. It looks like spreading the creep all over the map. These mutalisks just do a little poke in. Loses that supply depot. 7 more mutalisks coming out, centrifugal hooks, as well as some more melee attacks. Siege mode finally coming up. Siege tech, infantry armor and infantry attack. He does apparently have 2 engineering bays. He also has that armory. Oh, he has 1 engineering bay and 1 armory. He is not going for the Thor yet, I don't believe. He is poking in with these mutalisks still. All these lings could definitely do a lot of damage at the front here with these undefended barracks. All these Hellions are going to get possibly redropped. Here's an SCV, perhaps coming to expand. I don't know. He might just be scouting. Let's see what he decides to build or just poke around, checking for some other expansions. But Bure, so far ahead in supply, really he just needs to end it right now. But most of his supply is in drones. He does have 69 drones to the 44 SCVs, plus a much larger army. Now producing an infestation pit, trying to get those higher level upgrades. He is on 2 attack, and he will be on 2 he is on 2 armor, and he will be on 2 attack very shortly. This mutaball is going to start flying around, trying to do some more poking. Their upgrades are pretty stable at 1-0. That's all he's done with those. He could continue to improve them, but he's deciding not to at the current moment. These Vikings are not going to stand a chance really against that number of mutalisks, and more Zerglings coming out, so a strong mutaling play, baneling play. He's going to morph a few more banelings back at home. What is Amaram doing? He is just making siege tanks. He's going to try and protect himself. He really needs to get another expansion to equalize himself. Here comes a little bit of an attack. He is trying to expand and build something, but he could... Oh, he didn't even get the cancel. He's going to lose all of those minerals. That's 400 minerals already lost just by killing that. Or 400 minerals, excuse me. Yes, 400 minerals lost. Bure could continue spraying creep, but he's almost maxed. These Zerglings and Banelings could really just end the game right now. He really could just move in. He's being a little too safe, I think. Amaram could potentially max out by the time Bure attacks, if he attacks too late. Another barracks coming up. Bure is very behind. He does have a Thor, and what is that upgrade? Is that he does have the upgrades there? He does not. He has not researched the 250 milliliter strike cannon upgrade, however, so he's not going to be able to use those against these mutalisks. Mutalisks are going to do a backstab, and this engagement, I think these Lings can take out this entire army here. Quite a small force that he's moving out with. They're both on move, not on a move. So these Banelings are going to crash into all the Marines, and he's going to get surrounded. AmaramOPG just GG's right there. Because he's getting attacked from all angles. Bure ends the game with a really strong... He could have ended it minutes and minutes ago, but he doesn't. And, as I said, this is a 3-game series. However, AmaramOPG, after this game, when they were deciding on the next map, he just said, forget it, I surrender. And so this was a quick one-game series. AmaramOPG is going to move down to the loser's bracket, surrenders, feels that he is completely outmatched and can't beat Bure, so he's going to go down to the loser's bracket and continue on his legacy in this tournament there. Bure, however, is going to move on in the winner's bracket, and we'll see how he does in the future. Stick around for the more casts of the Nest Spa Open, and I'll be back soon. Stay tuned.